Hey everybody, and welcome to yet another episode of Cooking with Cork. Today we are making, what are we making? We're making basil pesto pasta and shrimp. My delicious basil pesto shrimp pasta. Basil, shrimp, basil pasta. And we are cooking basil. Today we are making my shrimp pesto pasta. Which means none of that bullshit Parmesan. It is straight Romano cheese. Just a good dinner. We're gonna eat it tonight too. Pretty pumped. Before we begin our journey, please go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe, and let's get to cooking. All right, let's begin the pesto. The first thing you're gonna need is a cup of basil leaves, fresh basil leaves. Next, we'll add 3 cloves of garlic. You can, excuse me, you can smash these and throw them in whole. Now, some people may be saying that 3 cloves is a lot for only a cup of basil, but I promise you, it's the spot. After that, we're gonna throw a 1/4 of a cup of pine nuts, a 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 of a teaspoon of pepper, and a 1/3 of a cup of pecorino romano cheese. I'm telling you, the change from Parmesan to Romano is the key to all good Italian home cooking. Throw in our 1/3 of a cup of pecorino romano. Now we want to pulse this about 5 times to break everything up, get it into the baby bits. That might have been 6. And you want to slowly incorporate the olive oil. So this is a 1/2 cup of olive oil. I'll just go ahead and throw in a 1/4 of a cup first. Pulse it a couple of times to integrate that, and then add the remaining. And with the addition of the remaining olive oil will be that delightful oily base. But this is homemade and so much better. All right, that was the long hit. We're not pulsing that one. Here is the pesto. It is all done. It is that easy. It's that easy. I am so excited to cook with this. I could drink this. All right, now it's time to make the pasta. First thing you want to do is put the oven on high, and let's get this water rolling. You also want to make sure to season your water pretty heavily with salt. I'll do 3 or 4 pinches and wait for it to boil. Now that the water has come to a boil, we are now going to add a handful of our pasta, which for this I'm going to use spaghetti noodles, spaghetti pasta. I just take 1 handful, crack it in half, and throw it in to the pot. You want to also immediately stir it around so that none of the noodles stick to each other. It's very important, or else you'll have clumps of noodles. We're gonna cook this pasta for 7 to 8 minutes, stirring occasionally to make sure they don't stick to each other. But other than that, it's pretty much pasta. I'm not gonna bore you with a long talk about this, or maybe I am. Also, post in the comments, what's your favorite pasta? What is your favorite noodle? Also, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe. Also, whenever the water foams up like this, if it foams up a little too much, the little trick is to throw just a little pad of butter into it, and it'll thicken it all and stop the foam from coming over the edge. Or there's also the wooden spoon trick, you know, which by the way is you put a wooden spoon over the top and it stops it, in case you didn't know. Once the pasta is cooked, we will strain it. And let it sit until we complete the shrimp. Yeah, nothing more exciting than that. And we are back with voiceover work because I cannot work a microphone. So what we want to do here is put the heat on medium-high heat. And we're going to throw in 2 tablespoons of butter and just melt those down a little bit. Once we are done melting that down, we are going to add our 31 to 40 count large shrimp. These are peeled for this one, and we will just scoot them around a little bit. The next thing we're going to put on them is zatarains shrimp and crab boil. Now, this is really hot stuff. I don't suggest using more than a capful or, it's spicy. We'll stir up the shrimp at this point and cook them for 3 to 5 minutes, tossing them around every now and then until they're nice and pink. Once the shrimp are cooked through, we are going to turn the stove to low medium heat and throw in our pesto. Now we're not trying to cook the pesto here, we're simply just trying to heat it up just to get it warm and to integrate it with the shrimp before we put it with the pasta. Once all that's together, we'll take it off the stove top and mix everything together. First thing we're going to add is the pasta into the old pot that we were using, and then integrate the pesto shrimp right into the pot. Next we'll add another handful, one last handful of that delicious pecorino romano. Okay, maybe 2. I really like the cheese. And then stir all of that together, and you've got yourself some delicious pesto pasta with shrimp. Said it right that time. And here is our shrimp pesto pasta. I got a picture of it in case. With Romano cheese. Booyah! Please smash that like button. Please subscribe. Ring that little bell. Ding, ding, ding. So you can get your notifications. Cooking with Cork. New episodes every Friday. I have so much fun doing this. Yeah, I mean, this is delicious. The shrimp pesto pasta is the dish that I cook when I have about 15 minutes. I don't really feel like cooking a big meal. All it is cooking pasta, making a quick basil pesto, and then cooking shrimp in some butter. It's really super easy, but all the flavors combined really come together and make something special, especially because of the Romano cheese. I cannot stress that enough. Romano cheese elevates anything that you would put Parmesan in. If you don't have ingredients like the shrimp crab boil, you can find a link in the description below, and Amazon will get that to you in 2 days. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. I hope we keep doing this. We are going to keep doing this. Every Friday, new episodes are coming out. I'm ready to eat. Alright, so, see y'all. Woohoo! Smash that like button for me. Smash that like button, yes please. Smash it.